Hi babies, my name is Tarina and today I'm gonna tell you about how to move to Thailand, and also you will know my story. So first of all, I moved to Thailand when I was 1 year younger. I'm not gonna say my age. After my last year of bachelor degree, and I never planned to move to Thailand actually. My original plan was to move to United States because growing up I thought that United States is the perfect place for everyone who has big dreams, especially counting that I wanted to be an actress. Yeah, so I dream about New York, and growing up I even watched Friends like 100 times, and even now I still love Friends, and like right now I'm rewatching for the millionth of time Gilmore Girls. They live in Hartford, but I mean it's still in United States. So originally I wanted to go to work and travel program after my last year of university, earn some money for like the first few months of living there and apply for a job. I thought that because I have a higher degree now, it would be easier for me to get a design job because I'm a graphic designer. But of course I was naive because the economic is so bad. It's kind of hard to find a job even in my country, not talking about United States, especially if they have to put an extra effort in giving me working visa, which also takes a lot of time. So yeah, it was my plan. I went there and I realized that maybe I need to wait a little more time because New York felt kind of scary. I don't want to say that I don't like New York or I don't like living in United States, just I think it would be better for me to move there eventually, like at least a few years later, because it's a place where you need to have experience to be able to survive. At least it's how I feel. So yeah, I've been working my 2 shifts at Starbucks and at terrible place that I'm not gonna say here about. So I didn't really like my second job. So I knew that I want to move somewhere, but where? And I started to think, and my first option was South Korea. Why, you may ask? And I'm gonna say because I'm a K-pop fan, but it's not the main reason, not the only one. I already went there for my exchange study at the second year of uni, and I knew some basics of Korean. Actually, I can say that I had A1 in Korean, and like if you at least can read, it's already great. And I was able to say some basics like talgi keiki chuseo. I want some strawberry cake. So like if you're not gonna starve because you're able to order, like it's already a reason to move to another country. But I just finished my university, and as I mentioned, the economic in the world is bad, so I couldn't find a job that easily. And I realized that like I'm not gonna have a lot of money my first few years as a graphic designer. So the only thing that I can afford in Korea is like basement, 1 square meter apartment, and no food left for the money that I have at my work. So sadly, it wasn't an option. It just crossed my mind, but like I knew that I just can't move there. And my second option was China, because in China, like, you can pay some money to learn Chinese, and like they maybe will give you a grant for living expenses and everything else. But I have a friend, and she used to live in China, so as I never been there and I basically knew nothing except for Chinese BL series about China, I asked her, like, what do you think? Should I move there? And she said that it's gonna be hard for me because honestly, one of the main reasons why I didn't like to live in a country and I've been living for the past 14 years, and I'm not 14, I just moved there when I was little, is because they are not accepting. I mean, the majority of people and the government, they just banned LGBTQ plus community completely. You can go to prison for being gay. Just think about it. And in China, it's a lot better. But still, the fact that you cannot use Google, you cannot use Instagram. Of course, you have like Xiaohongshu, but I don't want to be excluded from the world again, like in Soviet Union. So she said that maybe I need to choose another option. And my last option was Thailand. Why? Because it's another big Asian country, and I knew that I'm not gonna move to Europe because I have a family in Europe, and they said that economic is also bad there nowadays, and I feel like Europe is more for older people, and I wanted to have a crazy nightlife. Yes. Even though I don't go to clubs anymore because I feel sleepy after 10 p.m. But yeah. So, Thailand. I also knew nothing about Thailand except for Thai BL series, which I watched more than 100 already. And maybe I will do a list of my favorite ones if at least one person will say that they want me to do that. So, I did my research, and you know, the main thing that sticked with me is every single every single person that been talking about Thailand on YouTube said that after moving here they felt happier, every single one. And I realized that the key for the happiness is in Thailand. Just move here and you will be happy. And I cannot say that they are 100% right, because I feel like your happiness is up to you mainly, like, except for some crazy situations, but like if you're living regular life, it's up to you if you're happy or not. At least it's what I believe. But it's actually hard not to feel happy here because the weather is great, the people are really nice too. So yeah, I moved here and I felt really happy. But worth to mention that if you're not gonna make new friends, you will be lonely and unhappy. So make friends. I made my sister to move with me, and she's gonna move in a month. You can do this too. You can make someone move with you, and it's a great idea actually. It's better than moving your own. But moving your own is also great because you can explore, you can meet new people, and if you're shy, don't be shy, because you never know. Maybe somebody also wants to find new friends. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked it. I will try my best to become better at storytelling, because like it's not my first language. It's kind of hard for me, but I hope you like it. I hope you like it.